I've talked about this topic before, but it felt like it was time for a redo, to make it reach more people. Pony aging has been debated since the fandom began, be it the age of the main six or that of characters like Granny Smith, who seemingly have been alive for centuries. And while I might not have the answer to all of it, I'm pretty sure I can shed some light on part of it. And the answer can be found in a surprising source, in The Perfect Pair. It's gonna show us how ponies age. In the lines, Brightmake just casually drops before you're in my head like a catchy song starts. At the moment the scene starts, it's been 131,446 hours since he first called Pear Butter Buttercup. This amount of hours comes to roughly 15 years. So it has been 15 years since their first meeting, that we see at the moment the apples and pears meet and argue back and forth when they were feeling cold. From there we can start to deduce. Human kids start talking around the age of 3, so we can assume that talking Pear Butter and Brightmake as children are 3 years or older, which then would mean that after the 15 years they have known each other and grown up, they went from infants over adolescents to young adults, as we see in the flashbacks. And we know they are fully grown and not just tall teenagers, 1, because we saw the teenage phase in Pear Butter, and 2, because those two were able to marry at that age. They were legal to get wed, so it's safe to say that they are around 18 or older. Of course, one could argue that they are way older than 18, but considering that they have the same body types as other babies, like the baby cakes in MLP, I would say it's pretty evident that they are meant to be babies when they meet for the first time. This is why we can say that ponies and humans become adults at around the same age of 18. So overall, at least until the stage of adulthood, ponies seem to age similarly to humans. The body types of them support this theory. They are fully grown ponies. Brightmake already looked adult when Pear Butter still seemed juvenile, but I would simply explain that with, he had an early puberty. He is a Big Mac body type, so I could see someone that big needing to grow early to reach that state. So to sum it up, they have a similar life cycle to human meatbags. Infants till about 3 years, then years of youth, followed up by adulthood by 18. But something still doesn't add up. The lifespan after that. After they've become adults, the same way as humans do, the similarities end, and they start aging way slower. It's like the aging process just stops. The living examples for that are Granny Smith and Starswell the Bearded, ancient ponies. But at least Starswell has explanations. He has literally aged backwards. Yeah, you heard me right. In the journal of the two sisters, it is stated that he uses the time travel spell to de-age himself. He has also been trapped in limbo for ages. That stopped his aging process as well. That of course doesn't explain Granny Smith, who supposedly has been alive for centuries since the founding of Ponyville. A lot of Apple family members seem to be around that age as well. So what I would propose is that pony aging slows down the older they get. Kind of like Viltrumites in Invincible. This doesn't hold up completely still, mostly because of the final episode. The main six have become adults with grey hair, so they, as well as Sunburst, Starlight, Trixie and the like, have visibly aged fairly fast. The CMC in the meantime have turned into fully grown adults. Even Granny Smith is implied dead, so she isn't immortal. As I said in the beginning, I don't have a full explanation for the end of their aging process. But one thing is clear to me. My proposed theory for the process, at least until adulthood, holds up. They age the same way as humans do, at least for the first 18 to 20 years of their life. But if any of you have an explanation for the aging after 18, or a way to disprove my theory on the first 18 years, I'd be happy to discuss it on my Discord. One more thing I have to mention is alicorns. Because since the first time I made this video, we got confirmation that alicorns are indeed immortal, just like Discord. Not much more to say about that, but it was a necessary mention. So what do you think of this theory? Do you have any ways to disprove it? Should I redo any of my other videos with improved narration and writing? Let me know, join my Discord and discuss some more. Thanks to my supporters, especially to Maverick, and until next time for the bronies, bony fellas, and bye.